Thanks everybody for joining. My name is Andrew Waycott from TwinThread. I'm going to talk to you today about a success story we have with one of our clients, Hills Pet Food, which is part of Colgate. Before getting into that though, just a quick introduction to TwinThread and what we're all about. So TwinThread is an industrial AI platform. We bring data from all types of shop floor systems, pull it up into our platform, and then try to provide a wide variety of different use cases around solving problems on the shop floor. It's an end-to-end solution, all the way from connecting to your data all the way to operationalizing optimized outcomes on the shop floor. One of our strengths is how quickly we can connect to your data sources, anything from historians, OPC systems, quality systems, etc. And within literally a matter of days and weeks, turn that into insights and improvements for a wide variety of different shop floor use cases. Overall, the TwinThread platform, as you can see here in this picture, consists of sort of three pillars of value, I like to think of it. The first is sort of in an industrial data ops setting of connecting to your industrial data sources. As I mentioned earlier, historians, OPC servers, quality systems, etc. Using our data connectors, you can very quickly connect to those systems and pull that data in and stream it up to the TwinThread platform. As you can see on the screen here on the left, we have an optional tight integration with Sitewise. So if you're a Sitewise user or are interested in Sitewise, we can very quickly integrate into your existing Sitewise and actually drive data back into Sitewise as well, which can add a lot of value to that Sitewise implementation. But that is optional. If you do not use Sitewise and you want to use our platform without that, that's also possible as well. From there, we can visualize all your data, and you'll see that in a moment here in a couple of screenshots and a video, and present all kinds of trends, KPIs, etc. for your users. And then that all gets fed into our middle pillar of value, which is all about industrial AI. So here we have a series of guided out-of-the-box industry solutions that allow you to very quickly and easily, without having to be a data scientist, solve for a wide variety of different industrial use cases, and really quickly scale those to your entire enterprise. I'll show some more details about those in a second. Finally, within the platform, once you've built out that overall structure of a digital twin and the contextualization around that, we're also able to feed that data up into your enterprise BI tools, whether you use Snowflake or Databricks or other BI tools. We can feed curated data directly into those tools, already pre-filtered and pre-structured as gold data sets to really drive quick value and solve those sort of enterprise use cases, leveraging all this data that we've pulled in through our platform as well. So really we are an end-to-end solution, driving you from raw data on the shop floor all the way through to operationalized outcomes in the manufacturing, plus a feed to your enterprise systems as well. As I mentioned, we have a lot of these guided out-of-the-box solutions. Our goal is to be able to empower your process engineers and other subject matter experts in your factory to be able to quickly and easily solve problems in manufacturing without having to be data scientists themselves. So our tools are powered by AI and machine learning, but they're targeting non-data scientists in their implementation. So if you have the people in your factory that know your process the best are the ones that are most likely going to be able to solve problems for you quickly and at scale. And so our solution allows those individuals with years of expertise to be able to get in and solve all kinds of problems such as energy optimization, quality improvements, centerlining your process, as well as asset optimization use cases around predictive maintenance, asset health, etc. So before I get into my success story about Hill's Science Diet, I just thought I'd quickly run through a little video that just about a minute and a half that sort of highlights how our product works. It's silent. I'm just going to let it run, and then I'll just quickly talk afterwards. So here we go. So there is a quick breeze through our application. What you just saw really covered everything I'm going to talk about now within our use case at Hills. Everything from connecting to raw data, bringing that in and building out a digital twin, applying logic and that will allow us to add contextualization to all that data, trending and analysis within the tool, configuring machine learning models using a click-based wizard approach, training those models, analyzing the resulting output from the model configuration, and then also driving that to the shop floor as operationalized solutions, producing recommendations on how to change set points in the control system, etc. And at the end there, you saw our notebook tool, which allows you to collaborate amongst the team, much like Microsoft OneNote or tools like that, and actually interact as a team on how to solve problems at scale within your operation. So with that, I'm going to jump in and talk about Hills Pet Food. So probably many of you have heard of Hills Science Diet. They are one of the leading providers of pet food in the world. They're part of the Colgate Palmolive company, and really they have a wide portfolio of products in the pet food industry. In our case, I'm going to be speaking to you about their dry dog and cat kibble lines. That process is a extrusion process. So they produce the food through a steam extruder. You can almost think of it like a spaghetti machine, except it's cutting into tiny little pieces. From there, it goes down the line. They have to dry the material. They add coatings and flavorings to the product, and then ultimately at the end of the line, they package it. This process, from beginning to end, takes approximately 45 minutes. And what that means is that when they're producing their product at the beginning of the line, they really won't know until it gets to the end, 45 minutes later, what the quality of that material will be. And so if that quality is not optimal, it takes another 45 minutes after they make an adjustment before they're going to be able to know if they've actually improved that solution or not. Now, Hills, of course, is a company that takes great pride in the quality of their products and are very good at maintaining specifications. But of course, as with any manufacturer, there is a relatively wide range of good. And our objective in this project was to help them optimize that production to as tight and narrow a field as possible, so that they're always producing the best product possible at the highest level of profitability as well. So in the case of their manufacturing process, they're relatively high use of the of Aviva portfolio of industrial control systems. So they have an Aviva Wonderware Historian. They also use Aviva system platform for capturing their quality data, et cetera, on the shop floor. And so what we do with our out-of-the-box connectors is we were able to install and pull in the data from a wide variety of their different manufacturing systems, stream those up into the TwinThread platform. And there, using many of those tools that you saw in that quick video, we were able to target to learn how to predict and how to optimize the various quality attributes of their process. And I'll use moisture as one example of that. So with moisture in dog food, obviously you want to have the moisture content within spec, but actually in the case of a dog, for example, dogs like their food to be on the moist side. And but if you have your food too moist, it's going to have a problem in the packaging. So there's this game of trying to get the food to the optimal moisture setting that will be shelf stable, but also the most palatable for the dog. And of course also by targeting a higher moisture level, we're increasing the net weight of our product as well, which can result in increased yield. And so we implemented the solution to target these quality parameters, giving the operators initially insight at the beginning of the line, 45 minutes earlier than normal, what their quality was going to be, and then providing them with a series of recommendations on what set points to actually adjust at the beginning of their process to affect what the quality of that product will be 45 minutes later at the end of the line. After doing this for a while, we were so successful in being able to hit and optimize those quality parameters every single time that we actually agreed with the customer to close the loop. And so now with TwinThread, we are actually able to push set point recommendations automatically back down into their control system continuously and make adjustments to their process hands off from operators approximately 95% of the time in fully automatic mode to always hit the best quality product at the most profitable point with their manufacturing process. The net result of this for this customer was a dramatic increase in the CPK of their lines. This has been rolled out to approximately 18 lines globally now, and as stated, in a fully automated deployment in most of the time. Dramatic reductions in material losses. They essentially never have a bad batch of product now. And very importantly, as with, I'm sure everybody's been hearing time and again over this conference, operator attrition is a real problem in industry, and we're losing experienced operators constantly. By embedding into the solution the knowledge about how to optimize this process, we're actually able to drive continuous reinforcement of best practices within the tool. And so over the course of working with our solution, we've seen operator attrition and loss of experience at the same time driving superior performance from their lines. Well in excess of 100% ROI of this solution across their network of 18 lines globally. And that's it. That's my overview of our solution. At this point, I'd be more than happy to open up to questions if anybody has anything to ask. No questions? Okay, well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.